Not so many Ugandans have taken the route of manufacturing. Many are doing mercantile-related businesses. Today, our entrepreneur is a lady, an artist. She's into manufacturing.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahlam Ismail, but I'm mostly known as Lamu, the music artist. I've been doing music for some years now, since 2019. And when the pandemic fell upon us, everyone in the world was devastated. And most musicians like myself, especially in Uganda, were left stuck without the event scene going out. Everyone was under lockdown. I had to think outside the box. What else can I do to make a difference in my life and in the life of others? So this eventually brought me to this idea. True Clean and Stay Easy sanitary pads. They are made in Uganda. They are amazing products. So we all know about the pad poverty issue in Uganda. Many young girls and women, especially in rural areas, they cannot afford pads. And so the main aim of True Clean and Stay Easy is to provide women like me and those who might not be able to afford as well with affordable products. We have sanitary pads that provide all these different advantages. They are biodegradable, meaning that after using them, you just dig into the ground and you can dump them. And in about 5 months, they will naturally degrade into the soil. No itching, no burning, no bad odor, and they are quite affordable. Even with the pandemic happening, we were able to make use of social media to reach out to our clients and our potential target market, pushing our posts online. And with the opening, we've reached out to supermarkets to put the product out there and speak to the people one-on-one, which is also an amazing thing as a new product in the market. We've worked with multiple organizations, giving them our product at a cost price, and they have donated them to women in rural areas. We worked with Rotary, and they actually gave out about 2,000 packets in Kalangala. So the challenges that we've faced pushing our product out there, the main thing is that how can we convince a potential customer to choose our product over the conventional pads that they've been using for years. Another challenge, our product is ultra thin. So when someone looks at this, immediately they think, oh my God, my flow is too heavy. How will this hold my flow? But it is super absorbent. And this is where the technology comes in. Now this is our pad, the ultra thin. And watch closely. As you see, how fast it absorbs. I mean, no woman is going to just pour all that blood at once, but look at how fast it has already absorbed all that. And immediately you can feel how dry it is. One of the main achievements that I've seen for myself for this product is the fact that after we get our customers to try out the product, they have positive feedback. Women have come up to say they even forget they're wearing a pad because it's so ultra thin. We have been able to directly and indirectly employ over 3,000 Ugandans because not only through our manufacturing factory and distributors, RA Limited, we have partnered with multiple organizations and CBOs. There are multiple women in last mile rural areas that we are working with if there's a problem out there that the world is facing, and you can create a solution. If you have the solution to this problem, you've already won. And if you're very passionate about solving this problem, right, making a difference, you'll earn from it.
The hotel business in Uganda requires, for me, I think, about 3 aspects of things that you need to be able to make it. One, you need, as an investor, you need to have identified a need that you want to really tap into in the market. Because for most people, it's about they invest out of emotions. Somebody else started a hotel and is making money. Therefore, I think I can also be able to get into the same and I make the money. So you must have some credible data that is informing your decision. First of all, you need something that you want to address in the market. Secondly, you need to have a location. What location do you aspire to set up this establishment? For example, you have a crowded market in Kampala, but we had 3 different locations within the Western region where we felt we could set up this hotel, but we sat down and we had rigorous conversations and we said which one is going to be the best option for us to be able to maximize the potential of what we are bringing on the market. First of all, we wanted a quieter environment that is secluded for that particular elite traveler that we are targeting. We don't have so much traffic in terms of like what you see in town, people getting to the shopping malls, shopping, and everyone is hooting, so that in some way when you're in the middle of the city, it becomes an inconvenience to some of the people who are traveling to relax and maybe catch up with a few things. So we felt we needed that clarity of what is it that we want to address in the market. Secondly, what is the location? And then thirdly, it is now the financing and the entire plan of how we are going to roll out the idea from construction up to when now you have the entire product set up in the market, the staffing, and how you are going to do the marketing to attract those people that you want to sell to.
Experts say that Ugandan oil is too waxy, that it will require heating to flow from the Albertine region onto the ports. Tonight we demystify how Ugandan oil will flow from Hoima to the point of export.
Uganda's oil is what we call waxy. That means, in simple terms, that means when it comes out of the ground, you know, as you go deeper into the ground, temperatures are high. So as you come to above ground, the temperatures are lower. So when our crude oil comes to the surface, it solidifies. It becomes like wax or even shoe polish. So it solidifies. It's not free-flowing. So that means that for it to flow in a pipeline and these other infield flow lines, they have to be heated to at least 50 degrees centigrade. So that is what we mean by having a heated pipeline. But important to also note is that the pipeline will be insulated, so the heat will be only internal. Outside the pipeline, there will be no heat, and it will be buried in the ground. So we will have a heated, insulated, and buried pipeline. This is both to ensure safety, but also as part of the design to facilitate efficiency of the pipeline. What happens, the transportation is calculated in terms of barrels per day. So the pipeline will have a capacity of about up to 219,000 barrels of oil per day. At peak, Uganda is projected to produce about 230,000 barrels of oil per day. So some will go to the pipeline, some will go to the refinery.
Well, anyone sitting in the agriculture subsector knows that seasons have changed. For the time when we used to expect rain is not the time when the rains come.
And of course, now we know that climate change is real, and there's just a few things you and I can do to ensure we contribute to this global phenomenon. Plant a tree or give up the wastage.
And on Money and Markets, we are committed to actually sharing tips, picking the minds of several experts on how we can reverse this trend. I've been your host, Charles Boji.
And I'm Shamim K. Matovo.
Thank you for being part of the show. Until next time, good evening.
Goodbye.